Morty, give me a beat.
Oh man, okay, all right.
I'm whipping the pot, whipping the pot, the pot. Whipping the pot, the pot. I'm whipping the pot, the pot. Look at me whipping the pot. I'm whipping the pot. I'm linked over, got my neck in the top.
Yeah, I can show you how to work a wonder with this butter knife cutty. I always been doing this. Take a zip and throw that bitch in the Pyrex, nigga. 30 seconds later, I'm through with it. Niggas already know once I get that pack in, cuz I'm finna move this shit. Sell it to my auntie and a couple uncles. Yeah, I know it sound ludicrous. Residue all on my digital scale. Reeking what I'm smoking off in this shell. Swear I feel like I won $1 million every time a nigga get packs in the mail. Marijuana resi all in my nail. Popo catch me slipping, I go to jail. I don't give a fuck what a nigga tell you. If he try to play me, then he bout to fail. Got a couple dollars, say a bitch ever try to play me crazy while I'm making a sale. Money be singing to me every time that I pick up the phone, cause I got clientele. Brother on the phone, he callin' collect. I can't wait to tell him that we got us a check. Money callin' while I'm dancing on a nigga bitch, and I dare fuck nigga to step.
On this time for that culture for the street. Back at y'all with another episode. Y'all know what it is. Me and my dog Mafia bringing more motherfucking hip hop content. What it do, my G? Let them know what it is, man.
It was good. You know what's going on, man. Talk to the streets, they gonna talk back. But anyway, back to the dough. Make sure the laps on the trap dough. We finna get back to the shit, man. What we started off with
man.
first.
Terrance Gangsta Williams, man, one of the originators of this hot boy culture, gives how basically the things that P and Birdman wouldn't talk about, he basically said, you know, talking about it on Vlad, how, you know, how 4-5 niggas out of a project started a clique, and this shit just turned into a
real
fucking
life household name.
Yes. Like
around the world, overseas, we talking about internationally. This shit, the Hot Boyz turned into an international thing that only started as a project thing.
Right. On some gangster shit. And for that shit to just go that far like that, man, that shit crazy. It's like not to mean to get off subject. It's damn near like a DJ Screw effect.
It is.
You feel me?
Because like that's still there. People still yelling Hot Boy this and Hot Boy. It's something that probably won't never leave Louisiana culture at all.
No. Hell no. That's cemented. You feel me? And that's crazy. Like, you know, that when he was saying like, man, we need to come up with a name and how he came up with the concept like that, and that shit was cemented. You feel me?
It made the actual rapper Hot Boyz, because like he said, the only nigga that was out there like that was Turk and BG. Because remember, he said he was going to other hoods and talking to their people like, look, can't nothing happen to them.
Yeah.
Or we gonna tear this motherfucker, like, can't nothing happen to them, or we gonna tear this bitch, we gonna set the city on fire about them. You see what I'm saying? Like, he went and set the law down. As they was coming up, he was setting the law down in the street, like, look, this what it's gonna be. You can't really do nothing but respect that, because when Cash Money was coming up, just like No Limit was coming up, we couldn't understand why they didn't fuck with each other at all. And nor did we know, because media wasn't the same like this. Niggas didn't go on radio and say, I don't fuck with P because nigga, they killed one of my homies. And niggas didn't do that back in the day. Especially on no goddamn radio station. Niggas, especially when niggas still actively in the streets. Times was different and niggas carried themselves way different.
Yeah. They was busting heads too much for a nigga to even play like that.
And all that shit, we was throughout the whole time of being Cash Money fans, we was oblivious to all of that though. Cause all we saw was these niggas be balling. That's all we saw. Because he was kept away, and them niggas was both sides, not just No Limit, but Cash Money too. Both sides was polished enough to not throw that shit in the atmosphere. And we talking about 2 projects full of
notorious.
That was polished enough to keep that shit in the street.
In the streets. In the streets.
We don't see shit like that today. Niggas want to promote that shit on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook Live, Snapchat, TikTok. Niggas promote they beat. Whereas we seen two niggas that end up being moguls, being Birdman and Master P, being from two different projects, turn their situations into legacies.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about it, you didn't really know, us outsiders didn't really know that the Calio and the Noya didn't get along like that because we seen Soldier and C Murder, clicking up, chilling together. But
it wasn't even just Soldier Slim because Magnolia.
No, Mac is from the Methamphetamine.
Mac from Methamphetamine?
Yeah, he from the Methamphetamine.
Marcello, Magnolia.
Yeah, for sure.
Had some Magnolia niggas over there.
Yeah, they did. But from him telling the stories on Vlad, it was a lot of blood on the ground.
It was a whole lot.
You feel me? It was a whole lot of shit going on between them.
Like he said, he named his gun Calio.
You see what I'm saying?
Because he was like, nigga, I'm going to shoot some Calio niggas with this gun.
They was during them times, and then he's saying that he came up from legendary niggas like Killer Stone, which we done also heard Birdman rap about, Hot Boyz rap about. Like these stories that you hear about these niggas. See, a lot of niggas be getting that shit fucked up with Birdman and Wayne, thinking like that rap shit just be on some rap shit. But nigga, these niggas had real life steppers
around
amongst
the whole time.
Like the whole time. Like they said, like he said, like even when they was going out of town on the buses and shit like that, nigga, shit was being moved.
They was moving in more than one bus, goddamn.
Yes.
4 buses.
It was motion going on.
Yeah.
You feel me?
On one bus, the shooters on the next 3.
Yeah.
Nigga, and they don't light some shit up. You know, you gotta think Cash Money, just like No Limit, came out at a time when New Orleans was the murder capital. We never really ever publicly heard anything about a murder capital statistic until
New Orleans.
These niggas come up out of Louisiana and all of a sudden New Orleans the murder capital. So it automatically made us look at these niggas like everybody that come from New Orleans is straight killers.
And he even Gangsta acknowledged that. He said like, nigga, certain shit that was going on, nigga, it's killers. It's killers all over New Orleans, nigga. It just ain't just us. It just ain't me.
They was the biggest voices, that's all.
Yeah, they just was the voice box, like you said. Yeah. But shit, for like they story is real, it's gangster.
It's gangster, and
ain't nowhere around it.
A lot of pain, a lot of struggle, and a lot of losses added to it too. It's not just a success story.
No.
And it's not just a struggle story. Niggas lost life in this shit. A lot of life got lost to the point where we even got to see. We didn't see it, but we watched the rise and demise of Soulja Slim. Like Soulja Slim hadn't even peaked yet in his career, and we watched him leave us like we watched Tupac leave. Like Tupac wasn't at his peak neither.
So you got to think like the only original Hot Boyz that's left breathing is Gangsta and Hot Beezer. Sterling dead, Dooney dead, Mosquito dead. I forgot who else they said, but it wasn't that many of them. But
it was only him and another nigga.
Yeah, so yeah,
that you know how deep they story really go, because when you sitting up and you like one of the only niggas breathing still from a story you telling, that shit speak volumes alone right there.
Right, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Because you like literally the survivor. Y'all the survivors of all the shit y'all went through. And them niggas went through some shit because you gotta think. They going through war.
Right.
Why they picking and choosing to want to try to do some music shit. They going through real war. Why nigga, we go outside the wrong way, nigga. Fuck some music. Y'all gonna have the second line for me. Because
real talk.
Somebody gonna whack a nigga. Like, nigga, it was like that. So to be able to
he said he went over there one time. They called themselves going over there in them boys project.
Surrounded him and gave him a pass.
Yeah. Hell yes. That shit was real what them boys was going through out there.
He said, damn, I thought y'all had love for me. He was like, nigga, the only reason you ain't dead is because we got love for you. Some type of respect for you.
Yeah.
He was like, nigga, they made all the niggas he came with leave when they surrounded him.
Yeah.
And then they sat there and talked to him, and that's when he was like, nigga, I thought y'all had love for me. He was like, nigga, we do got love for you, but that's the only reason you living right now. The only reason you gonna be able to leave Calio Projects right now because we got some respect for you.
That shit so crazy that 50 could do a movie off his.
I see that coming though, because before I almost feel like Baby had to wait to do his life story until Gangsta came home.
True.
Because Baby wasn't gonna give us the whole story, and he can't afford to, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you're the CEO, and we know how these people work. When I say people, I'm talking about the FBI, the ATF, them DEA, them motherfuckers. We know how they work. They specialize in trying to take rich black folk that make it out the street down. So to publicize word for word, step by step, process by process, what you was doing in the street to get to where you at right now would only put them people on that nigga ass. So he needs somebody else that then went laid down at the cost of the shit they was doing to be able to come home like Gangsta. Gangsta can afford to talk about what he's talking about because he went and laid it down already.
Right.
Baby didn't have to go lay it down, so P never had to go lay it down either. So neither one of these niggas can go somewhere and just openly talk about the birds and shit that was flying this way.
Right.
They can't do that because the fans are like, oh yeah, why these niggas billionaires, man? Let's go do a paper. Yeah, let's go check all this shit. Let's audit these niggas. Niggas don't want to go do that. That's why I respect Baby and P to the fullest, because Jay Princeton told us more of what he had to do to get in the game than Birdman and P did. Them niggas is not gonna tell you what the fuck the depths of what they had to do.
No, hell no.
Cash money.
He even said Stunner cut him off because they heard that
he got caught with some drugs.
Yeah, and he was like, "Shit, what the fuck you got them doing that shit for? We making sure your book's straight.
You don't need nothing."
Yeah, so like, shit, I would have thought the same thing. Like, nigga, if you wanted some weed down there, I'll get you some weed to smoke. You need a phone down there, I'll get you a phone. I made sure
we've been there though. We both have been in the prison system.
True.
You know, when you hit the prison system, cause your mind locked in on bid. It don't matter how took care of you is. You right. I done had bunkies that had 30, 40 bands on their books from hustling in jail.
But you gotta think about it. We talk about Rich Gang.
We talking about Rich Gang, but we talking about a nigga that didn't get a chance to live the celebrity life with them niggas. That he went down before that, so he's still locked into the street. He not locked into I'm a celebrity now because he didn't get a chance to even live 15 seconds in that. Yeah, he was around when they was trying to make that shit happen. Like he said, I wasn't interested to put my money in that because I didn't see no money coming in that. I'm getting money in the street. He had that same mentality in jail. Okay, my brothers is rich, but I'm in jail. They outside flying and doing this, nigga. I wake up, I got these blues on still. You see what I'm saying? I gotta eat these noodles.
He said one time they was making like $40K a day selling heroin.
See what I'm saying? They was getting some money, so it was hard for him when he didn't get a taste of the "we made it" life yet.
The clean money, yeah.
He was reciprocating the benefits from it by being related to these niggas. So they gonna make sure bro straight. He didn't feel that didn't celebritize his mind frame because he locked up. They just taking care of me. Which as even if they wasn't rich, they still would have took care of him the same because these niggas was getting it in the street. So he would have felt it the same. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them making it didn't change his mind state because he didn't get a chance to be around that shit.
And like you said, cause them niggas ain't said a thing. Wasn't gonna say a thing.
And they make me watching what we watch every day now. Just like LaDon, we gonna get into him.
Yeah.
But I respect these niggas, LaDon, just like P, just like Birdman, and any other nigga that carry themselves like that, because this goddamn media shit is poisonous to the culture, not only the culture, but to us and the street. So when you don't know how to diversify the two, and you don't know how to keep the street shit up off of this shit, and you use this to ignite the shit even more, it does something to your future. It does something to your life. And these niggas was able to sustain a living because they was able to keep their mouth closed about the shit they went through and had to do in the street. That's why these niggas is moguls today. You cannot get to a worth $1 billion, $500 million, and you still want to be this. I want to go kick it on the street corner, nigga.
No, you can't.
You're not gonna make it there. These niggas went through. They did all they homeboys dying, and niggas going to jail. They lost more niggas than they can name on both sides. Lost more niggas than they can count on both hands.
Real shit. And still losing.
Yeah, but to be able to keep going through that struggle and that gauntlet like that and making it to the end is why they reaping the benefits, though. Some niggas can't not look back. I seen something yesterday. It was a little meme and it said, "Don't lose everything trying to focus on something you lost."
That's real talk.
All the ducks behind it. It had all the little baby ducks behind it. It was like 6 ducks. And the duck walked over the sewer. And the babies walked over the sewer with the grown duck, but they fell in. Well, one fell in. So she came back to see where the duck went, and she walked back over the sewer. All the rest of the ducks fell in. And that made sense to me because it went with what the caption said, which was don't lose everything trying to focus on that one thing you lost. She lost one baby, came back and tried to see about it, and lost all the rest of them.
Right.
That shit made sense. And I put that in this same situation with Birdman and P. You see what I'm saying? They wasn't willing to lose everything when you already lost so much already just to talk about what you went through.
That's discipline.
Nigga, that's the biggest discipline. That's almost monk type discipline, nigga. Because we stay in a situation in time now where nigga gotta shoot a nigga take a nigga chain. You risk facing 10 years by showing just because you want to show it that you took this nigga necklace. Now you want to implicate yourself in armed robbery.
Mm-hmm.
All to get some clout. Whereas we see 2 of the most looked up to niggas in hip hop, especially coming from the South.
Right.
Niggas ain't saying shit. And ain't no nigga in the street took nothing from one of these 2 niggas. So they didn't have to. That just show you right there. You don't have to talk about all that bullshit.
And now Wack get clout off that now, because now he's saying that Gangsta is not Stunner real brother. When Stunner clearly said, and he even said, man, the man daddy had 25 kids.
Cause y'all you don't have to have both of the same parent. Me and my brother don't got the same mom. We got the same dad. Nigga, we are full brothers.
Right, for sure.
Brother. Nigga, who the fuck does that? That's what you say when y'all like, your mom come to the table fucking with this nigga and he got a kid too. Y'all have whatever the fucks.
Right. Y'all niggas got the bloodline.
Y'all full goddamn siblings, man.
You can look at them niggas and tell they're related. Like no homo, them niggas smile alike.
The way they posture be and how they talk. It's the same thing. Not different voice.
Yeah, man.
The way Gangsta talk, the way he'll sit there and really pick his words and say shit, that's like Birdman. Birdman is the same thing. That damn Slim don't talk at all.
You ain't gonna see that nigga in front of shit.
Man, I seen that nigga talk one time, cuz.
Man.
And I've been listening to these niggas, man, since they first came out. So that lets you know what kind of discipline they had.
Man, let's talk about that old OG LaDon Beast Simon, man. I wish that's the type of old school gangster that I pull up on the block with and smoke a blunt with. Just politic with dad. You feel me? Cause he one of them ones, you know.
He definitely one of them ones. It's a lot of them niggas that's on these platforms that be one of them ones. It's just they willing to talk too much to prove it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with telling your story, but don't be doing all of the extra shit like you just was the biggest, baddest wolf, and the niggas still ain't gonna put their hands on you. Don't put that type of energy out there, bro.
That's one reason why I do respect like Cali OGs, because they gonna tell you about the wins, they gonna tell you about the losses too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody don't do that. Let these niggas tell it. They just ain't took no L's, nigga. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't touching, nigga. Like, nigga, okay, nigga. Then nigga, 2 weeks later, and everybody, oh my god, but nigga, the nigga just told everybody he was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's the thing. That's the point that I be getting at. Don't put that shit in the atmosphere, because we living in a world where niggas do not care about where you from. That shit played out a long time ago. That shit will get you gone faster.
That shit played out in the 90s. It ain't a 2000 thing. That
shit will get your ass gone faster. Just saying, oh, you from where? Oh, alright. It can happen. Yeah. So don't bring that up. I respect a nigga for being a stand-up dude more than anything. That's why I say about LaDon Simmons, like okay, the character that they gave him on BMF, like, you know, he probably was the slime ball or whatever, but he was in the streets. Everybody know it. Like, come on now, the streets is not gonna be full of positivity. Let's just keep it.
Ain't no positivity in the
street. Yeah, ain't no positive. Like, let's just keep it one. Let's just, everything is outside. It's gangster. That shit get gangster.
Or you doing the right thing.
Yeah.
The most thing I can say about this nigga though, that made me respect him, because we watch a lot of niggas talk about when they ask questions about their opposition or niggas they was into it with. He don't try to kill Meech's character.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
And even emphasizes how he got respect for the nigga because the nigga kept it in the street. And shit like that. So when you dealing with niggas like that, regardless if that nigga was a Omar in the street from The Wire, it don't matter. You know, a nigga living off morals and certain things that niggas just don't live off no more. Cause niggas, we see niggas now that ride around with niggas all the time, and then to turn around because they have a disagreement and they be like, oh fuck that nigga, he really a bitch, and that, you know what I'm saying? We see shit like that all the time. But this nigga, he not doing that. He could be all of that and got all the clout in the world. He would have ended up on every goddamn interviewer's platform just talking ill on me.
Real talk.
Because that's something that we haven't heard.
He kept it gangster.
He kept it gangster, man. And I feel like on these media platforms, YouTube and all this shit to bloggers and YouTubers and shit like that. That nigga set an example, man, because we often chasing and trying to talk to and tap in with the niggas that really be the wrong examples to the public that come from the street.
Right. That man, he wasn't doing all that extra shit.
Nah, he wouldn't even tell you certain things that he was into because he like, nah, excuse me, what you say? Could you repeat that? No, I don't want to incriminate myself.
Hell yeah.
Where as these young niggas be like, oh yeah, I shot at the police and shit in 1993 and shit. I ain't never get caught or nothing. 2, 3, 40 low. Like they gonna go all the way in because they want all the stripes that come with this 15 seconds of fame. And nigga, every second of 15 seconds of fame ain't always good.
See, he the one, he one of them OGs that you get him back there asking questions, you asking him questions, he ain't going for nothing strange.
He's stiff. He one of them niggas, you can see it on his face. They probably even more going back there trying to fuck with that nigga.
Real talk. He
don't even come bother him.
Real shit. They already know. Like some old school cats
just to hear him
set in their ways.
Just to hear him be able to say after all that time he had to knock out and come home and shit, niggas still respect me outside.
Yeah. Real talk.
Because we live in a time where we watch more people interview niggas that was that nigga. He was one of them ones. Yeah, till they caught him.
Yeah.
Then the nigga took down the plug, the team, the city.
Why
is y'all interviewing this nigga?
Right.
It's some niggas that made it happen, whether they died or went down. Go interview these niggas. But even if you gotta get the interview over the phone, because these niggas doing 45 years, nigga, go talk to them. Because them the ones that's gonna fix the street. The niggas that stays 30. When you keep praising all these niggas like this, that clearly took shit down, it's a 6ix9ine effect. Oh, I only did it because them niggas robbed me. Now you got the whole public that's coming up in the street now, looking at that as an excuse to be half-ass in this street shit and not go by all the code. That's why you gotta respect niggas like old boy that do the Don Diva magazine and all that, cause he not gonna go interview no goddamn Rayful Edmonds. He don't want to interview no nigga that told when he got snatched up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get the niggas that stood tall, took their 50-60 ball on the chest, and you know what I'm saying? Let them niggas speak to the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, if you don't participate in the streets no more, you can't say that you can't give them type of people an interview. You feel me? Not if you doing things on
as a cameraman though. Okay, if you this street nigga camera in today's world, most of these cameraman niggas is street niggas now.
True.
They come out the street, they learn how to use a fucking camera. The codes still apply to you, nigga, regardless of if you got a goddamn camera. You can't cut your camera off and then talk shit about Whack 100 sitting down with 6ix9ine. Nigga, you just did the same thing. We just didn't see your face because you holding the camera. It's the same thing.
I mean, like, just let's just say for the most part, like, when majority of these cats go to Vlad, them niggas, like, he don't get them niggas no liquor, no blunt, or nothing. They just get the talking, 90 going off. Just going.
There's only one nigga that I ever see on Vlad that's a street nigga that just ain't gonna answer shit, certain shit. And that's Boosie.
Yeah, and that's Boosie. Of course, he know.
Quick, oh no, I don't discuss bad.
Yeah, we ain't gonna
oh
talk
no, I
about
don't get in
that.
their business because I
Yeah,
fucking like he the only nigga. The rest of them niggas want to prove to you the work they put in because that's like the key to them getting all these street supporters nationwide by letting them nigga fuck that shit. Man.
no, you can't. They gotta realize, nigga. It just like we got this camera on right now, nigga. We on some corporate shit. This is not the streets.
Yeah.
We doing our job. You feel me? So niggas gotta stop bringing that type of energy to the internet, bro. Cause them folks is not having it. You going down.
Definitely not. And they showing niggas they not having it. They taking niggas to jail, bro. They don't give a fuck about how much money you got. They just gonna make you spend it in court.
You going down, man. You gotta think you gotta be more smarter and realize you are recording yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's in the database, nigga. They booking niggas on this type of shit. You gonna fuck around and trick your own self off the street being crazy. But not to get off topic or whatever, but yeah, man. I want to see more stories from some of the Midwest old school cats like that, man. You feel me? They story need to be heard. We done heard, you know, all of the
West Coast and
the West Coast, the East Coast, the South. Yes, let's hit some areas that niggas never played the camera games, but it's shit going on over there. You see what I'm saying?
Shit going on. And in the Midwest, it'd be hard because them types of niggas either be dead or they be burying them up under the jail.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, okay, it's a lot of niggas you can go interview in the Midwest. I'm talking about from Ohio all the way to the other end of the Midwest. But a lot of them niggas be dead or they gave them a 60 ball or something.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, that's really why you don't see interviews like that. We ain't gonna get to hear Meech's story till he stepped down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They gave a nigga 3 decades. Nigga gotta wait a 30 piece to get that story. A lot of people that gonna want to hear the Meech story probably gonna be dead before he come on.
Damn.
So it's like in the Midwest, that's the reality of the niggas that really be like doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause nigga, in the mid, nigga, if the streets don't get you, then people gonna get you. Cause in the Midwest, it's like the rap game. You got that bag. Before niggas hustle for their own bag, they trying to figure out how to take that bag. So you end up not just having to watch your enemies, you got to watch your niggas too.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas, I know niggas that didn't hit licks with niggas cuz and burnt the nigga after they hit the lick. These niggas though.
Yeah.
Nigga go hit the lick, I'm talking about big lick, and leave they nigga there. Like it's just different. That's why you don't see a whole bunch of, and this is any state in the Midwest just got a different mentality. It's fucked up. And then, you know, the way, like, look, think about it. Larry Hoover, Midwest. You either dead or they gonna bury you under the jail. You can't get no interviews from that man.
None.
You see what I'm saying? They bury you in the mid. It's different. You know, a lot of the legends on the east and the west and in the south, the niggas go do their time, come home, and shit, they can tell you their story. Shit, nigga get caught up in the Midwest, nigga, you might not never be coming home. So shit, you ain't gonna get no chance to sit the microphone in front of you and then tell this story, nigga, unless niggas gonna be living 50 years from now.
Yeah.
They sending niggas down the road with them numbers about this hustling shit up this motherfucker, man. You got a better chance. And I know niggas that just walked down on a nigga, shot him all in the face, nigga, and only got 3 years. Nigga, shit. But this hustling shit, niggas be leaving and don't be coming back type shit.
Yeah, it'd be over with.
It'd be over with. So that's why you have a lack of Midwest hustle kingpin stories. Because most of them niggas is getting killed. Or them people coming to get them people.
Yeah. But y'all know what it is. Y'all know the assignment. Y'all know when to tune in to the channel and do not leave the trap without getting served. Tell them what it is, cuz.
You already know it's time for that culture for the streets, man. Tap all the way in. Make sure y'all go to Instagram and follow us at It's Time for the number 4. That nigga Spotify. Follow us on everything. We everywhere. Put us in your pocket and take us with y'all. We on the go. This shit is just not YouTube. You do not just have to log in and be interrupted. Nigga, throw them AirPods and shit in, nigga, and hit the play button, and y'all can listen to us while you at work. Nigga washing clothes, doing dishes, taking care of kids, trapping, whatever the fuck you doing, nigga. Log in and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit all them buttons, and we up out of here.
We out of here. Gone.